Welcome to Live Action Star Wars Presents Data Link presents Star Wars Trivia Challenge. Yeah, part one. We're totally stealing the Mission Impossible naming conventions for this episode. We're doing a bit of everything. I was gonna drop these guys out. We didn't do that. So today, for the first time ever, Ralph and I are gonna host. I'm gonna host. Ralph's gonna do color commentary, and we are gonna pit Patrick Cotnoir against Ed in a Star Wars trivia battle. How is everyone feeling about that?
Did I just drop in cow cheers? Is that what this was?
Hey,
I heard him.
Ralph, please go nuts. I'm not going to be here on Wednesday to see this when it goes up. So if you want to do some fun behind the scenes things, I am all here for it. Little bit of housekeeping before we get started. I have completely ripped off the format of this trivia show from the movie Trivia Schmodown. Those guys ran for like 10 seasons, did an amazing job. Lots of people that we've all met or know in various circles have been a part of that or were champions of that at some point or another. Alex Damon from Star Wars Explained was the longest running champion that they ever had with the Star Wars division. Of course, he destroyed it. They had an amazing run, and it was something that I always wanted to either be a part of or be on or just be behind the scenes of. I really, really enjoyed it. I still watch them all to this day. So I was like, fuck it. No one's doing it that I know of, so let's do it over here. So yeah, this is our first one. It's a pre-tape. We don't know how it's going to go. If it's terrible, you'll never see it again. If it's great, which I hope it is, yeah, this could be the first of many.
So if they're watching it now, it's great. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
I mean, if it's really bad, we won't put it out. But if it's moderately bad, we'll still put it out, I'm sure. I mean, you guys.
So what I'm gonna do. So since this is a pre-tape, I will set it as a premiere on YouTube, so that the comment stream is open the first time this runs through. So I'll make sure everybody knows that ahead of time, and they can just rip this apart if they need to, or praise it as much as they want.
They should do a bit and like pretend like it's live. You know what I mean? Like
play along.
Pre-tape, pretend.
If you are watching this, play along in the comments. If we get anything wrong, please shout at us. Tell us that we got something wrong. I'm not going
to get anything wrong. I busted out my original trilogy Top Trumps cards today. I've been reading up everything. I got the knowledge. Ponda Baba's height, 1.85 meters.
I just woke up.
Ed called me earlier on and was really worried that he wasn't going to be any good at this. But I had to remind him, he's like, you live with a kid now and you've got that kid way, way into Star Wars. You know some deep cut stuff.
But just like really weird niche things.
Yeah, I mean, if it's been in a Lego game, you know it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You've always known some weird niche things, though.
I hope there's questions about Wookiee cookies. I hope that's what that means. Oh, baby.
Before we get started, Patrick, how are you feeling about it?
Look, I woke up 20 minutes ago. I took a shower, and now I'm here. So I'm ready to go.
I mean, we're pre-taping this, so it's not quite our normal early time slot.
No.
Like when we're recording this, which is beneficial for you.
Look, you're getting 10 a.m., Ralph.
You're getting 10 a.m., not
7:30, Ralph.
Exactly.
I've showered.
6 p.m.
I brushed my
James
beard.
and Ed.
Yeah.
I've been packing for Glastonbury all day, and I'm ready to go. Ed, how are you feeling?
Euphemism.
I've been at work all day, so equivalently, I pretty much woke up about 20 minutes ago as well. So,
can you say what you're currently working on, Mr. Post-production edit house guy?
I can tell you about the boring things.
Great,
but if I tell you about any of the fun stuff, then I'll get sent to
tell us one boring thing.
What's a boring thing that we're working on? I write them off because they're all boring.
Just so you know, Ed has seen Lord and Miller's stuff from Solo. He was in the editing part of that.
I've got my crew hoodie somewhere in a month.
Oh, we've seen the crew hoodie. I thought you were gonna bust out some like
this is one of the red cups. For
you.
I mean, as it's pre-tape, you can cut this because this shouldn't go up. But we just started, which is quite fun.
Cool.
Even though I don't care about it, it's just like, oh, this is what they're doing. This is nuts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bleep out just.
No, just.
But no, we're doing some boring stuff. We're doing Orlando Bloom's The Machinist, where he is a boxer and he's trying to make weight, and it's all like gritty and gross.
As opposed to the other Machinist where Christian Bale
is gritty and
lost
gross
all the weight
and lost all the weight. Yeah.
Is this actually called The Machinist, or are you just referring to it?
Right,
I don't know what it's actually called.
Okay,
great.
I had to translate Ed for everyone else.
Oh yeah, this is the
weird.
thing. Yeah, some of these answers you're going to have to veto because I'm going to write like just nonsense that makes sense to me, but no one else.
So yeah, before we get started, have you guys both got something to write on for round one?
No.
no.
Now I do.
Ed, I mean, Ralph, you don't need to. You can play along if you want. But I
have a bunch of these
great.
handy.
You just throw up Ralph and Pell cards. Like, yeah, perfect. They're great.
Okay.
How many did I send you?
And look at this. I got crayons right here. I don't know why, but there's
I mean,
crayons on my desk.
You gotta use them.
Okay. Let's do it.
We don't have any flashy graphics or anything like that, so I am just going to read off the rules for round one. You will both receive the same 8 questions. Questions are worth 1 point each. You get 15 seconds per question to answer it. Answers must be written down and shown to the camera and verbalized when you are called on, but not before. Otherwise, you'll give the answer away. Pens, crayons down after the 15 seconds. Over the course of the entire match, you get 3 repeats. You can call for us to repeat the question, but you can only do that 3 times. You also get 1 challenge. If you think that your opponent's got something wrong, if you think that we've got something wrong, I've got something wrong, you can challenge it, and then we will pause, we will come back, we will confer, we will figure it out, and we will decide on it then. If your challenge is successful,
be writing this down.
You don't need to. I mean, Ralph, I can send you the rules right now.
No,
share note.
It's fine.
Okay. All right. I won't.
It's good.
Yeah, that's round one. I'll read round 2 when we get to it. Ralph, can I ask you to keep scores?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay.
So I will need something to write on.
I am going to pull up the questions. We're so prepared. So I finished writing questions for this, just so you guys are aware, about 10 minutes ago, about the same time that Patrick got up.
So when we get to the questions like, what's a Jedi sword called? That's when we know.
Yeah, you know that James was really pushed for time and needed the toilet before we started.
Needed a toilet.
The toilet, not a toilet. Any toilet. Any toilet will do.
But you're not going to ask about the Jedi swords, right? Because that just feels like too hard of a question. I was promised these would be easy.
I mean,
There's 2 possible answers.
It's in here somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say, Ed, all reading materials put away. Hands up when I say pens down or pencils down. Put your hands up for Detroit.
We trust that you guys also have your browsers closed. As far as
we're trusting you guys. We're trusting you.
Oh, actually, to be fair, I do have the Shatterpoint rules open, so I should probably close those because there might be something in there.
So it's the new Star Wars miniatures game. Ed reads rules for fun.
Yeah,
just so that you know
rules
who this
fun.
guy is. Like he doesn't bother playing the games. He just reads the rules. Yeah. Okay. Right. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. A New Hope is the category. I've just figured out
that was the answer.
Yep, that's it. I'm going to phrase it all like that. All right. Question 1. In the category of A New Hope, what was the call sign for the rebel base on Yavin's moon during the first Death Star battle in A New Hope? Ralph, do you know this one? Without giving it away.
I don't know. It's the thing is, I'm not doing the game, but I feel the pressure that these guys are feeling.
3,
and what I'm doing
2,
right now.
1, pens down.
It's dialogue going through my head.
Ed, pens down, hands up. All right, Patrick, what have you got?
I wrote down nothing.
Oh,
I also panicked.
Yeah.
And I wrote down not echo base.
okay. So that is a 0 for both, and this one.
Mine would have been not home one.
Yeah,
my answer.
It's base one.
Oh.
It's base one, and then they moved it, and it became home one, I assume. Not giving any questions away for later. If it comes up, I don't know. Question 2.
Laser swords.
In the Clone Wars movie, how many star cruisers does Mace Windu need from Admiral Wirtz?
Was this a mistake?
Right.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know.
Like
This one.
I mean, it's the best movie, right?
Yeah, yeah. They get easier after this. Don't worry.
I am worried.
All right, 3, 2, 1. It was 3 star cruisers. I shouldn't have told you. Oh, Ed with the guess.
Wow.
Ralph playing along just for fun. That is 0 for Patrick and Ed with 1.
Wow.
Ralph,
The
you got
only
that?
point I'm getting today. Boo, 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 boo.
Okay, in the category of the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, now
Okay,
we're
now we're
good.
talking.
Maybe not
Here we
the
go,
only
here
point
we
I'm
go.
getting.
How does Queen Amidala convince Boss Nass and the Gungans to help join the Battle of Naboo? Ralph, how you feeling?
I mean, I could just like play out the scene if you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could write faster than George Lucas writes on his legal pad this scene, but
3,
I got bad news.
2,
My crayon broke.
1.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, we'll go to Patrick first, so that there's no
I mean,
steals.
look, you can't really read it because crayon does not read well. I wrote they're symbiotic, they'll die too. Like it's they have to work together in order to both survive. I don't.
And
No.
Ed.
Okay.
I wrote she does kisses on him. I think that's
The answer that I've got here is she humbles herself.
Oh.
Ralph,
okay,
as
cool.
a judge, how would you say that either of them got it? I don't think Ed did.
I mean, Patrick is using essentially
The
words
phrasing.
from the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's close enough.
My answer was going to be she reveals herself.
Yeah, I would have, if
as
it was me
queen.
answering the question, I would have said like she kneels before Zod. She sort of takes the knee. Yeah.
I mean, it's such a sort of broad question.
Mhm.
I feel like Patrick definitely hit the right. That's how she convinced him. She essentially says, "Hey, listen, they come for us, they come for you."
Yeah,
cool.
Or
That'll
mine's
be
like the between the scenes. Like
I've
I've watched
it
between
was
the
the
cuts.
extended edition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick, did you
all
want to get a pencil or a pen? Okay, you're good.
I thought you were going to pull out a second
silver
crayon.
Sharpie, also easy to read.
Way easier.
When
When I messaged you guys before we started, I was like, "Yeah, but just bring a Sharpie or something." Like, but Patrick showed up with crayons.
and guess what? In case those don't work out, guess what? I got another pack.
Amazing. All right.
Were you at
Question.
Macaroni Grill?
Question 4.
Where these came from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question 4. Category is heroes and villains. Grand Moff Tarkin says that Krennic made what an ally to the rebels? Here's some intense thought going on in Ed's brain. And yes, it is audible. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to Ed first on that one.
Oh god, it's been so long since I watched it, and I know this is wrong, but I guessed the galaxy.
That is incorrect. Patrick? Time. There it is.
Yes,
He
I
has
knew
made-
it was some weird abstraction, and I was like, God, what is it?
Yeah.
But that
time
totally makes sense because Krennic was taking his sweet time.
He was taking his sweet ass time.
Now, did you know that, Patrick? Like, you knew that, Patrick?
I heard him saying it in my head, and I was like, "Am I just making this up? Like, is this something that I've convinced myself that it is?" But
yeah,
I guess I did.
It's a good line.
You got it. It's just it's a good line. It's a really good line.
Good movie.
It's a good movie. Really good movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 5. In the category of The Rise of Skywalker, which I believe we all like at this. Maybe not Ed. Maybe
I'd
not
say
Patrick.
like
At least 2 of us like this movie.
Half of it's good.
I like parts of it.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, the question is, Palpatine says, "Long have I waited, and now your coming together is your blank." Long have I waited, and now your coming together is your blank. I want the words.
Does that count as someone? Does that count as somebody's asking the question?
No. I'm throwing that one out there as a freebie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Patrick first on this one. Undoing. He got the right word. Nailed it.
That's such a more Palpatine word.
I guess I do like the movie.
Mine was destruction, but undoing is a way more Palpatine word.
I like your delivery of destruction, though, Ed.
Yeah. I was like, what can I hear him saying?
Okay. On to everyone's second favorite Star Wars movie, Attack of the Clones. For question 6. I mean, it is your second favorite movie, isn't it?
I put it on all the time. It's like the most easy to just pop in.
It's it's a fine movie. Question 6, Attack of the Clones. Who was the assassin who almost took out Senator Amidala after her arrival on Coruscant? They're both scribbling away there. We don't even need the 15 seconds.
Why do I know this one, but not any of them?
I mean,
the Clone Wars one, but you got that one right.
Yeah, I was like,
this is my era.
I'm gonna throw in some random ones like that. All right, I've let Patrick have time to write his or draw his maybe answer out. Let's go with Ed first.
I'm gonna have got this wrong after all that, haven't I? I got Zam Wessel.
It is Zam Wessel, of course.
Okay, good. Whew.
I also wrote Zam Wessel, but then I also wrote I think he is a she and I think she is a changeling on there.
That's like, yep. I mean, if we had a who said it question later on and that line comes up, then we know Patrick's already got it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Ralph, you keeping these scores, yeah?
Yep. Do you want an update?
No, not yet. We'll do it at the end of the round.
Okay.
Okay.
James out here acting like we don't know who Zam Wessel is. Come on.
All right, let's go for a tougher one here. Empire Strikes Back. In The Empire Strikes Back, according to C-3PO, what are the odds of successfully navigating an asteroid field?
Are you fucking kidding me?
It should be something I know. It's like one of the, it's one of those quotes where everybody says, "Never tell me the odds." Oh yeah, when you say that, you sure like to say that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be mad.
It's all good. It's all good.
I think a lot of any Star Wars anger I have now comes from the fact that none of these people were around when I liked Star Wars and was the only person like Star Wars.
And you got that in under the time there, Ralph. Well done. That's perfect bit of color. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. Patrick, what have you got?
I think I have the first number right, but after that, it's a mess. I just wrote 736,000.
Ooh, that is incorrect.
I know it's not right. Yeah.
I went way lower. I went 3,742 to 1.
Oh, you are very close, Ralph. Ralph, you are also
I'm Ralph now.
Ed, you're very close. It is 7,720 to 1.
There's one number. There's one weird number from Star Wars that I know, and I'm not going to say it because I'm afraid it could be a question.
I also know one.
I've got a few. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. You guys look away. James and Ed look away. I'm going to show it to Ralph, and we're going to see if it's the same one. Wait.
I can look. I'm asking the question.
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you mumbling.
Is it that?
Yes, it's that number.
Great. Okay. Thanks, Ed. Come back.
Is it
But I
how
like
many
that you're
ships
kind of-
Mace Windu need in the Clone Wars movie? Because that's 3, mate.
Yes,
Everyone knows
that's
that.
It's
You're
been
never
that
gonna
long
forget
to
that now, are
write
you?
3.
Was that question 8?
3.
Am I...
That was
is that-
7.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you guys know.
That was
Patrick's got numbers. Thanks, Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep better tabs of that. Okay, question 8 then. In The Force Awakens, Lor San Tekka tells Kylo that he cannot deny the truth of his what? Seems to have
I
stumped.
used to watch Force Awakens a lot.
Yeah, I did.
But after that, I stopped.
A lot of people were talking about The Last Jedi on Twitter this week, and it made me really want to go back and watch
Really?
The Last Jedi. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
People talking about Last Jedi on Twitter, I never.
Yeah, but like in a positive way. It wasn't in a negative way. Like people were talking about it in like
I'm sure
just
it's out
showing
there.
off. Oh, I'm sure it was. I didn't see any of it. It was great. Twitter's lovely when you like only look at the things that you want to see.
Or when you
And
spend your days searching the
block.
words "The Last Jedi" and then blocking a lot of people, then
Yeah.
it becomes
It narrows it down, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so
good use of
great.
a day. All right, Ed, what have you got?
Destiny.
Ooh, incorrect. Family. There it is in shiny Sharpie.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yep, Patrick is seemingly running away
I'm
with
crushing
it.
it.
I never thought I was a quotes guy until this.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never
yeah.
thought
It's
I was
amazing,
good at-
isn't it? When I've
Yeah.
watched matches and stuff in the past, I'm like, I can just recite it straight back
Yeah.
without. It's just in there.
Yeah.
Like deeply, deeply ingrained.
I mean, if I knew, I won a Star Wars quiz on Wednesday, just gone, and
Right.
if it was it was a pub quiz. It was really good fun, and like my girlfriend turned to me and she was like, "If I knew anything as well as you know Star Wars, like I'd be really happy." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know anything else like this. It's ridiculous."
Did you hand her a Star Wars encyclopedia and say, get to it?
Mhm.
Yeah, come on, brush
Say, oh,
up.
this one's outdated. This one's from like '97. It's got all the EU stuff in it. Sorry, but
It's back there.
97.
it's back there. So.
Yeah. Let's go with.
I'm not going to say anything like numbers wise, but Ed, you got to kind of step it up a little bit.
Yeah, come on. All right.
Hey, whoa. It's all about the comeback. It's all about the underdog. People don't care about whoever's on top. It's all about.
Don't come on any dog. Question 9. What Jedi was
9?
killed by clone troopers on Felucia? It might be 8. Five,
Oh, no.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Patrick, hit us. Ayla Sakura is correct.
I could see her. I could see.
Yeah, we can all see her.
But
George
we just
certainly
make
got
sure of that.
George
I got
George
nothing.
saw her in some comics and went, "I like her. Let's put her in the movies."
More
George
of that.
saw her
Patrick,
working
is
at
she-
ILM and then said, "I like her."
Yeah.
That was the other thing.
Yep.
But Patrick, have you had her as a guest on
No.
George Lucas Taco? I think
No,
she would be
no.
a great guest,
Yeah, I
right?
bet you would. I bet
The
she
George
would.
She was
Lucas
she was an animator.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah,
You said George Lucas Taco.
talk show.
I had taco. Maybe I'm just hungry.
It would just
would
be
be in a
Panda
George Lucas
Express,
doc?
right? It would be the Panda Express
With the
and
with the
Taco.
with the Pepsi one
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
a Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Was it Coke Zero or was it?
I think it was just Diet Coke, wasn't it?
Here's the thing. Can I just say something? It was a specific. I think it was more specific. But here's the thing. So Bobby Moynihan, friend of ours, portrayed George
Heard about it.
Lucas, kind of wandering around the set of of them doing the casting for Force Awakens,
Mhm.
and he's holding, I believe, whatever's not in that picture from Panda
Mhm.
Express. He's holding the
Mhm.
other kind of drink and seems upset.
Mhm.
And I think
Such
that's
a good
the
little
brilliance of
detail.
Bobby Moynihan was
Yeah.
like, yeah. I love it.
Patrick, you seem confused when I said question 9. Am I on question? Was that question 8?
I thought there was only 8 in the section, but I must have.
Oh, maybe
been-
there is. Maybe I'm just giving you extras. What did I say? Did I say 8?
I thought you said 8. I wrote 1 through 8. Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's the end of round 1 then, everybody.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
curious to see what everyone in the chat is saying.
That was all the questions that I was pulling at random. The questions that I've got from now on are pre-written, so
great.
You know, we know what they are. Let me just pull up round 2's questions. And round 2's rules are as follows. Ralph, do you want to give us a rundown of the scores after round 1?
I will say that that Patrick is coming in at a Return of the Jedi, and Ed is coming in at an Attack of the Clones.
Oh,
that's 6-2.
I mean, there are arguments to make for both of those.
6 points in round 1. It is very good, though, Patrick. Well done.
Yeah. But this is like Mario Party, right? Like at the end, it doesn't matter who's got the most points. You're just going to throw random points at us.
It's just about the friends we made along the way.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, round 2 is like this. It is the wheel round. I need to pull up the rules again because I
just say one of my favorite jokes that Watto did on the George Lucas Taco was he did the classic joke, why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. But instead of just saying 6, he said, why was Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi afraid of Star Wars? Episode 7 The Force Awakens. And the answer was because Star Wars Episode 7 The Force Awakens, Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi.
What a dumb show.
Oh man,
Star Wars.
If anyone thinks that this episode is a little bit of a train wreck, I implore you to go back and watch the George Lucas Talk Show episode, the first one from London.
I watched it yet. I'm afraid to watch it.
I watched it last night. I watched about half of it last night.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You didn't
but
mention
the opposite
this.
of a train wreck. The opposite of a train wreck would be see the Amy Irving episode. Okay, so
yes, absolutely.
Okay. So I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Patrick. I'm amazed that you didn't mention this to us in London. Were you just sort of in shell shock, literally?
I think so. I think it was such a weird weekend in general that everything was. It takes a second to process stuff, you know.
It took more than that. I would be fascinated to hear about what you had to cut.
Here's what I'll say: you've only watched the first half. I think the second half gets more interesting.
Okay, in a good way or bad?
I think we start to much like the Empire strike back.
Great. So, there was a couple of moments where I caught it from I think all three of you, but yeah, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Okay, I gotta watch it. But if you want to say anything, apparently I have the power to bleep things. So
apparently,
I don't think you want to repeat what this guest said. Right? It's so awful. Because I was hanging out with you watching Ben Burt, and before the show, you didn't even tell us. And this was a private conversation between you, me, and my wife, and you didn't tell us what had to be cut. So I can't even imagine.
It was just
I'm
gross.
Sure
it was just gross.
I'm sure someone online on Twitter or somewhere who was there live.
Yeah, you could probably find this information. Yeah, ask around.
Ask around.
If you're in Edinburgh in August, Patrick will tell you.
Yeah, or just message Jerome on Facebook.
Or never do that.
No,
or just never do that.
No.
Yeah. I'll never look at Masameda the same way again.
You can look at him fine in episode 2 and some shots of episode 3. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, round 2. Round 2. This is the wheel round. You will both have a metaphorical spin of the wheel because I'm going to be doing the clicking.
Great.
You are allowed 1 respin if you do not like the category that you land on. If you land on opponent's choice, you do not get a respin. If you land on spinner's choice, you probably don't want a respin. You will then be asked 4 questions individually. For that, you don't need to write anything down. Questions are only for you. Questions are worth 2 points each, unless you choose to go to multiple choice. This is what took me a long time to write because I was having to write out all the multiple choice options. If you do choose to go to multiple choice, the point value drops to 1 point. Stealing is available in this round. So if you miss a question or you don't answer it in time, it will be passed over to the other player. Any questions about round 2? Ralph?
I have a suggestion. So unlike Ed, I am not a person who likes to read rules books.
Mhm.
And so like when I play any tabletop games with my friends, I'm completely lost. So just when someone gets the answer right, just say 2 points for Patrick or 1 point for Ed, and then I will write that down.
Absolutely,
because I don't want to mess this up.
I think I'm going to get 1 point, but I appreciate the.
You never know. Some of these questions are all right.
2
Patrick,
points to Ed. Sorry, I'm just
you
getting
are
started.
in the lead.
Yeah.
Let's bring up our wheel. You have the option of spinning first or choosing to defer to Ed. What would you like to do?
Let's spin first, baby. Let's
You
do
can
it.
spin first? All right. Let's go. The wheel is spinning. It's spinning ferociously on my screen. You guys are catching up with it there. That is... spinner's choice. So you have your choice of any of the categories there on the wheel.
Let's do prequel trilogy.
Prequel trilogy it is. Let me bring up those questions for you. There they are. Okay, right, Patrick, just for you. Remember, these points are worth 2. You can ask for multiple choice. Ed
I've
has
got
a question.
My question is:
this isn't worth any points.
Am I, if I am wanting to steal, am I writing down my answer? And
You
then
can do if
it comes to it.
If you come to it, we'll call on you when it's time for you to answer. So you don't need to.
But
if you want to be that guy, then yeah, please feel free.
It'll make me feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah. Patrick, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Question 1. Ayla Sakura is what species?
Oh,
The Twilight, right?
Correct.
Great.
Could
2
we
points.
hear the multiple choices on that? Oh, there are more multiple choices.
If I ask,
I was curious.
Yeah,
I
there are multiple choice if he asks for it.
Yeah.
So that's
I was
2
just
points
curious.
for
I was just see. Here's the thing: the multiple choice means that you came up with these answers. Are they fun?
Some of them are. Some of them are. Some of them are real fucky.
Like is it like Jawa?
I mean,
I'm kind of excited to hear.
Some of them, I mean, these ones I can go through. I don't think this comes up again. I had Thalothian, Ongri, Zabrak, and Twi'lek.
Wow.
Okay.
Cool. And Twi'lek was the correct answer.
Right.
Question 2. After saving Palpatine and crashing back on Coruscant, how does Obi-Wan describe their landing?
Ooh. Can I have the multiple choice?
Multiple choice it is, so this is going to be worth 1 point. Option A, another day at the office. Option B, another happy landing. Option C, home sweet home. And option D, thank you for flying with us.
I mean, it's B.
It's B. It's correct for 1 point.
Okay, for 1 point. Now,
For 1 point.
Again, the last one was 2 points.
Yeah.
For getting it without the multiple choice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's Twilight. Okay. All right. I'm good. I think I got it.
Question 3. In The Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon says that he senses an unusual amount of something for his trivial... No, sorry. He senses an unusual amount of what for something as trivial as a trade dispute. I'll read that again. In The Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon says that he senses an unusual amount of what for something as trivial as a trade dispute.
Is it fear?
It is fear. Well done. This was one of those ones where I was being real fucky with my answers. I'm not going to read them in case they come up with other things. And question 4, your last question here. Qui-Gon says, remember your blank determines your reality. Remember your what determines your reality.
Yeah. Give me.
For 1 point, the options are focus, connection to the Force, C is belief. D is actions. Remember, your blank determines your reality. Focus, connection to the force, belief, or actions.
I'm gonna say. Oh man. I'm gonna say actions, but I think it's focus.
Final answer?
I'm gonna say actions.
You saying actions? It was focus.
And
I've just given that away, and Ed could have taken a steal there. Shit.
I say we just give me 6 points.
No,
Still not enough.
It's not
yeah,
enough.
it's still not enough. I'll tell you what, if we go to multiple choice on any of Ed's, we'll give him 2 for just to make up for that. Though I still don't know if Ed would have got that. We won't. Fuck him. We just won't give him.
I would have said midi-chlorians.
Not a bad shout. So round 2, Patrick, you came away with how many points there, Ralph?
A lot.
Cool. I
haven't divided the hash marks into rounds.
Okay. I can add this up. 2, 3, 5 points. 5 points.
5 points.
Sounds right.
Okay.
That's very good.
I can still bring this back.
Absolutely. You're only 11 points down, something like that.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
You can do it.
All right, Ed, you ready to spin the wheel?
Yeah, spin it. Let's do this.
All right, let's bring the wheel back up.
Give me a wedge.
Here you go. There's spin. Wedge is not a category, unfortunately. I'd have been a big fan.
Can't wait to see what fun Star
Oh,
Wars sound.
Oh wow, this wheel is not been friendly to Ed today, and I did not rig this at all. Wow.
At least there's no quotes. At least there's no quotes one, because you know that's gonna.
I think
There's
you
who
should do
said
who
it.
said it, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Let's do
Mhm.
let's do weapons and technology.
Oh wow, that's another tough one. Okay, weapons and
What's a
technology.
Jedi's weapon called?
Weapons and technology for Ed. Your questions, Ed. Remember that you can call on multiple choice when you need it.
Yeah, it's also worth noting that there are no weapons or technology in the top trumps deck, so all of my revision is useless for this round. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, hit me.
Question 1. In The Empire Strikes Back, what does 3PO note has been damaged on the Falcon as they are trying to escape Hoth?
I'm gonna need multiple choice.
Option A, shields. Option B, weapons. Option C, navicomputer. And option D, hyperdrive motivator.
I want to say it's the hyperdrive motivator.
You would be correct for 1 point.
Okay, good.
Well done. Well done. It's problematic throughout that film on the Falcon.
Yeah.
Question 2. What is the name of the Nebulon B escort frigate that Luke gets his wounds tended to on following his fight with Vader in The Empire Strikes Back? I will tell you right now that Liz helped me come up with some answers for this one.
I gotta hear him then. I'm gonna write down what I think it is before I hear the multiple choice. I'm still obviously only gonna get the 1 point, but I want to hear Liz's.
Okay. Option A is the redemption.
Mhm.
Option B is the forgiveness. Option C is home one. And option D is the savior.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with what my gut said.
Oh, that is incorrect.
Damn it. God.
It is not home one. Home one was the head of the fleet. Yeah.
I just want to jump in here.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I guess a couple things. Patrick didn't get a chance to steal that one.
He didn't. I haven't given it away yet.
Oh, okay. But I wanted to ask about the last multiple choice. Will we give Ed the extra for his last multiple choice?
No, I think the fair way to do it would probably be to not give Patrick this multiple choice option.
And then we're good.
And then we're clear.
Okay. Yeah,
I think that's the fair way.
That works for me. But
didn't want it anyways.
In all fairness, I wouldn't have given that last one. So.
For no points, Patrick. What would you have guessed?
What were the? Can you read the options again?
The redemption, the forgiveness, home one, and the savior.
Redemption.
Yeah, but no points.
Yeah.
Who needs points? Points are for.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough category. Question 3. In Rogue One, after crashing into the Star Destroyer, Captain Ongni tells his crew to move what kind of thrusters into full power?
So, my thinking here is that I'm going to need multiple choice to get any of these answers right. However, I need to start taking some wild swings if I'm going to get these points back.
5, 4.
So, I'm going to say
2.
Can I have the multiple choice, please?
You can indeed. In Rogue One, after crashing into the Star Destroyer, Captain, I'm not going to try and butcher his name again, tells his crew to move what kind of thrusters into full power? Is it option A, maneuvering, option B, sublight, option 3, auxiliary, or option D, hyperdrive?
So when I said wild swings, my thought was sublight, but then I was like, is that a stupid thing? So I'm going to just go with my gut and say sublight.
That is correct.
Oh, you should have swung for it. God
you should have swung for it. You should have swung for it. But 1 point for Ed. Well done, Ed.
Yes. But it's a big point. It's a really big point.
It is. It is a really big
I've
point.
made it bold.
Still only counts as well. That's a different franchise.
All right. And finally, question 4 in the category of weapons and technology or vehicles and technology, whatever it was. What is the name of the first ship we see in A New Hope?
I'm getting a phone call. Sorry. This is bad timing.
I love that you don't bother answering it.
Oh my God.
I hope it wasn't
all over again because I can see it. Oh,
I have to count you down from 5.
No, just choice me up.
4.
Just,
wow. Okay.
I'm curious about the pronunciation.
Okay. Well,
because I feel like we are waiting for that to hear what his pronunciation is.
Is it option A, the Galanation, option B, the Halcyon, option C, the Tantive 4, or option D, the Devastator?
It's the Tantive 4.
It is correct.
Yeah.
For 1 point, the Tantive 4.
Now,
I tried to fuck up my pronunciation on all 4 of those just to keep Ed on his toes there because I think otherwise
it's absolutely that. Yeah.
Tantive.
Yeah.
See, I've always just said Tantive, but you guys say Tantive because of the radio drama, yeah, and because of the radio drama, Star Wars Minute also goes with Tantive.
Yeah.
I read it as it's written. It is correct for 1 point. So that is the end of round 2. Ed, you got some points. You pulled it back a little bit.
No, I haven't.
What are the the scores after round 2 there, Ralph?
Well, Patrick's is gone beyond episode 9. He is at 11.
Oh, he is on Solo: A Star Wars Story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess so. Maybe after. Ed is the Empire Strikes Back. 5.
It's solid
Pretty
5
good.
points. It's still doable. It's still within range. We're not in knockout territory here. We're going into round 3 for sure. So round 3 goes like this. Competitors will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each number corresponds to a category. First question is worth 2 points. Second question is worth 3 points. And the third question is worth 5 points. There is no stealing in round 3. So, Patrick, again, you are still in the lead. So you'll pick your numbers first, and then Ed will get his questions first. So you want category. Ralph, can you keep a note of these as well? Is that right?
Okay, 5.
Patrick wants category 5, I'm assuming, or he's just trying to reach me.
No, I want 5.
He's doing a force push.
Yeah.
Okay. Category 5. And 2 more.
7 and 16.
5, 7, and 16 for Patrick. And for Ed, your categories?
Okay.
Toughest question.
It is. This is. How many points do I get for answering this one? I'll go 4, 8, 15.
So 4, 8, and 15. Okay, we can do that.
Wow.
Interesting choice.
Wow. Might as well finish them out, you know?
Yep.
Sounds very familiar, those numbers.
I mean, he took 16, so.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Patrick
thought about it.
Those.
It's been a weird month.
It has been a weird month.
You, Ed, if
Don't
my
tell
math
Ed.
is
I don't think Ed knows.
correct.
I've got 10 episodes left.
You got 10 episodes left, so you need to hit all 3 of yours to have caught up and take the lead. So
Yes.
you'll be getting all 3 of your questions before Patrick jumps in.
Oh, okay.
So category 4 is heroes and villains.
Okay.
And this is your 2-point question in this category. So, in Return of the Jedi, by what word does Luke address Vader for the first time on Endor's Imperial landing platform? In Return of the Jedi, by what word does Luke address Vader for the first time on Endor's Imperial landing platform? I felt like being nice.
He doesn't know. Do you know? You don't know?
I got no idea.
No.
And take a guess. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, I'm just gonna say Vader. It's wrong.
It is incorrect. We are looking for father.
Can I
was like,
steal
do I
these?
try and be
No,
funny?
there's no stealing in round 3.
Okay.
That is incorrect. So now we're moving on to your 3-point question. These do get progressively harder. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Harder than that?
I mean, I'd hope so. Category 8. Am I right there? Is that 8?
Yep.
Yep.
4, 8, 15.
Category 8 is who said it. So for 3 points, who said greed can be a powerful ally?
I'm just like running through my Star Wars database, like desperately pulling open drawers and like leafing through. It's like, that's not what
I know you like this character.
I was hoping the question would be, who said Misa Jar Jar Binks? Misa, your humble servant.
That'd be a 2-pointer. 5, 4, 3, 2.
It sounds like a Dooku line. Is it Dooku?
It is not Dooku. It does sort of sound vaguely Dooku, but that's because it's by his apprentice, Qui-Gon Jinn.
God, son of a bitch.
And category, what was it? 15?
Yes.
Category 15, and I'm not making this up, was mixed bag. So now
like
I'm just going to scroll and pick one of the other categories.
I would say mixed bag is like my performance in this, but my performance in this has been empty bag, I think, so far.
No one picked category 13, did they?
Nope.
Oh, cool. Category 13 is this one. I'm not going to tell you the category because, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But it was mixed bag. It's the category that you got. But the question is 4 5 points and a little bit of, of a more humble loss. In The Rise of Skywalker, when Poe Lightseed skips, I'm not giving you this. This is too fucking hard. You've already lost.
Stop. He's already dead.
Category. You didn't pick category 14, did you, Patrick?
No.
No.
16.
Okay, cool. Right. In addition to Bosk, whom did Val want to recruit for the train heist instead of Han and Chewie? You worked on this film.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember.
Twice. You worked on this film twice.
You worked on 2 versions of this film.
Who was fucking about at that point?
The whole galaxy.
Yeah,
Pretty
dude.
much.
In addition to Bosk, whom did Val want to recruit for the train heist instead of Han and Chewie?
I'm a huge Solo fan, and I kind of know.
I
might
just
be wrong.
going by the family. Let's take a stab in the dark and say Aura Singh.
She's mentioned in that film, but not in that context. Ralph, you thought you knew it. What?
I meant I was thinking it was the Tanaka sisters, but it's not. Is that their name?
Not.
No.
That's the ones in the cantina. Yeah. It's not. But you're close. It's the Zan sisters. The other set of sisters. So I mean this has been a TKO for Patrick.
Yeah.
But,
oh yeah.
But we can ask you questions if you want them, just for fun.
Yeah.
Like the pressure's off now. Like
Yeah, let's do it.
And I get double points if I steal these ones.
Yeah, sure. I'll let him have that.
There's no rules.
I'll let him have that.
There's no threat.
He can steal double points.
All right, cool. So for 2 points for Patrick, what was your first category? 5.
Yeah,
5.
This is in the realm of live action TV.
Okay.
Hey, we cover that.
That is not live action.
Wow.
I was doing this at work. I was very tired. The question was about the Bad Batch.
Okay, I feel like we should cancel this whole thing, restart, because
I'm gonna give another question. I've got another question. What character escaped Narkina 5 with Cassian Andor?
Oh, man, I don't know his name. I know who it is, but I don't know what his name is. Wendy Carlos.
That would be great.
For a 4-point steal now, then.
Oh,
Ed, if we're doubling.
Okay.
I said it's a man, so you already have that.
This isn't fair because James knows that I haven't seen this.
you should.
Where exactly are you at in Andor, Ed?
I've seen the eye, so I'm like halfway through. Is it Gollum? Is it? I don't know who he plays.
It's not Gollum.
Okay, I know he's in it. So
no. Oh right, yeah. Of course, we're getting another classic Ed translation. You meant Andy Serkis, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
No, it wasn't Kino Loy. It was Melshi. It was Melshi from Rogue One. Yeah. What was your second category, Patrick?
7.
7. Category 7 is planets and locations. So for 3 points, in Star Wars: The Force Awakens, when Rey meets BB-8, she tells him to stay away from the what in the north?
Do we have multiple choice for this?
There's no multiple choice in round 3, I'm afraid.
Stay away from. Is it the sinking sands?
Oh, it's the sinking fields. So I don't think we can give you that.
No, don't give it to me.
No,
And we can't have Ed steal it.
no, because I just said it.
I think it was the sinking field.
Yeah, no, I wasn't trusting Ed's shifty looking eyes. It looked like he might have been on Wikipedia or something there.
Frantically googling the script,
16
scrolling.
16 is the final category.
Category 16 is Attack of the Clones.
Here we go.
Your eyes lit up for this. This is your 5-point question. In episode 2, Obi-Wan learns that Kamino is beyond the Outer Rim, just outside what galaxy?
Rishi Maze.
There it is. The 5-point question.
You're acting like I don't have the Dexter gesture scene memorized. Come on. Come on.
Ed, just out of curiosity.
Jedi by the looks of him.
Would you have got that one?
I would have got that one, yeah, because
Yeah.
I very recently re-downloaded Lego Star Wars, and the Rishi Maze is one of the easiest locations to 100%, because Kamino's the only planet. Yes, Kamino's the only planet you can go there. So
that's cool.
So,
I mean, who's the real winner here?
Who is the real winner here?
Ralph, why don't you tell us who the real winner is?
It's Patrick.
Yeah. Who'd have thunk it?
According to my count, and correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but it is 16-6.
Sounds right. Sounds right. It was that one will be tucked up as a TKO for Patrick if we do go forward. Your records will go forward. You are now 1-0 in Star Wars live action. Star Wars presents Data Link presents Trivia Challenge Part 1.
The Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Menace. Far Horizons. Yeah. That's
you know what this means, though. You know what this means. I just need to start cramming because people love a comeback. So next time, you and me. You and me.
Patrick literally just woke up.
Yeah.
All day. Still actively
all day. We started at 6 p.m. UK time.
Yeah. Look, I'll take on Ed again anytime.
Great.
Yeah.
I'll
get another Top Trump set. I'll read all of those ones as well.
There's a couple of other guests that we've had on in the past that I know are eager to do this, so we'll have them on. We'll see what their success is like, and yeah, I mean, Patrick, you're gonna have to come back at some point and do this again. And
tell me when.
Ed, we might be able to find you another match down the line sometime. We'll see. Someone might need a punching bag. You never know.
Yeah, someone needs a squash match.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got to put over the heel in some like easy way. And you're just a natural baby face. Look at you. So that is going to do it for the trivia of this. If anyone's got anything else, then feel free. Like, I got nothing but time.
Right.
Otherwise, we can get out of here.
Punch it.